everyone, my name is Hilde and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about something different because it's the Halloween season. I know, hashtag every day is Halloween, but still, I want to talk about my favorite movies to watch in the Halloween season, and I'm going to recommend a couple more I don't have at the moment, but you might be able to get access to them, so I feel it would be fun to recommend them. But I'm gonna start with 5 that I do own. Well, I borrowed one of my neighbor, but I'm gonna buy it anyway, so I feel like it's fine. Thank you, Martin, for lending it to me, by the way. Yeah, I have 2 that are cheesy Disney videos, and then 3 are like horror movies, but well, one is considered by normal people as scary. Apparently, that's what they say. And the other 2 are just camptastic fun. But yeah, for starters, this is definitely something you can watch with small children. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the English title is because mine only has the Dutch and French on it because I live in Belgium. But I think it's called Pooh's Heffalump Halloween. Is that a thing? And the only reason I love this is for the sequence where Tigger, as a mad scientist, is doing his little Halloween thingamajig.
No, Tiggers, I figure, make scares even bigger. They dress up and scream, "Who am I? Can you guess?"
And come on, mwah, chef's kiss. I watch it just for that. It is the best. I have the song on MP3 as well. It's just such goodness, and it just gives me those really fun Disney Halloween vibes, just like this, the classic most people know and love. And if you don't know Hocus Pocus, what rock have you been living under? Go look it up, for Greek's sake.
Children alive have all been cursed 'cause of all the witches working, and the worst, I put a spell on you, and now you're mine.
But yeah, Hocus Pocus is probably the most known and most loved Halloween movie out there, and I'm right there with the other fans. I mean, no joke. I flippin' love Hocus Pocus. Then I'm just gonna go with the absolute horror of the lot. Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors. This is my fave of all the Freddy movies, closely followed by Freddy vs. Jason. And I know it's embarrassing to admit, apparently, but I'm not embarrassed because I love that movie nearly as much as I love Dream Warriors. This is the one I borrowed of my neighbor because I used to have it on VHS and I don't have a VHS anymore. So I'm looking to replace this guy with just this guy and just Freddy vs. Jason and not all 8 of them because they're not all good. But yeah, this one is flippin' amazing. Such good effects, such good plot. Such a good movie. If you're into horror and you have, for some reason, not seen this yet, would absolutely recommend. Then, my other is also a classic. From the 80s, Lost Boys. The original, not a sequel, not a remake, no nonsense, just OG Lost Boys. If you haven't watched this, go watch it. If you like vampire movies, this is so good. It is 80s camp to the T, but it's just really, really good. My husband disagrees. I disagree with him. It is amazing. Flippin' amazing. Plot summary. Yeah. Small town. Divorced mom moves there with her teenage son. There's teenage sons. I can't speak. There's vampires. Rory Gilmore's granddad makes an appearance. Not as Rory Gilmore's granddad, it's just the same actor. I realized I didn't do a plot summary for Dream Warriors. It's just, well, it's Freddy. Freddy tries to kill people in their sleep, doesn't he? I mean, just watch it. But yeah, and then this is my all-time favorite horror movie. It's not particularly scary, it's just over the top camp and kitsch and not even made in the 80s. It's from like, I think it's 2010. It's a French horror movie. It's utterly ridiculous. And I love it, as does my best friend. And we always watch it together if we can. Tries to escape. Bloody Mallory. If the cover doesn't say enough, I don't know what will. But Bloody Mallory. This is the campest, most ridiculous movie in the universe. Well, no, I take that back because I'm pretty sure that Troma Studios has done campier and more ridiculous things than this. But this is flippin' amazing. Basically, it's about a government team of paranormal investigators and monster eradicators, so to speak, led by Mallory, who has demon blood. I'm not gonna explain how, because major plot spoiler, and you know, it's like right at the beginning of the movie, so anyway. So it has Mallory, who is a leader. Then it has Talking Tina, who is a small child. I think she's about like 9 or 10 years old, but she's a mute telepath who has like through the roof IQ, and it's amazing. And then you have my absolute favorite character, Vinakava. She's a drag queen. And yes, she goes on missions in drag, but she's also an explosives expert who wears these amazing platform heels with built-in machine guns. And she has exploding lipstick and stuff like that. I mean, like, come on, what is not to love?
Il y a bien quelque chose de vivant ici que tu pourrais posséder.
J'ai bien essayé de rentrer dans la tête du pape, impossible. Je me demande bien pourquoi.
J'ai dit quelque chose de vivant.
J'ai entendu.
And then you have like a whole cast of brilliantly done monsters, and the plot is just what the it's just brilliant, and I absolutely recommend. And you can still find this guy on DVD fairly easily. Fun fact, my favorite author, Simon R. Green, has based 2 novels on this movie, and I absolutely got the reference immediately. And then also, if you watch Gravity Falls, Weirdmageddon is a lot like this. Just say, watch it.
Name's Bill, but you can call me your new lord and master for all of eternity. Now meet the gang of interdimensional criminals and nightmares I call my friends.
Of course, the Gravity Falls Halloween episode with the big candy monster, Summerween. That's just chef's kiss, but Gravity Falls is chef's kiss. But yeah.
Trick or treat.
Dude, really? You're a little old for this, man. Sorry.
But wait.
And then for a few recommendations of horror movies that you should absolutely watch if you get the chance. First up is an ancient movie, one of the OG vampire movies, Murnau's Nosferatu. It's a silent movie from, I think, the 20s or the 30s. I'm not entirely sure from when, but it's black and white, all atmosphere and music, and it is absolutely visually stunning. I feel like a lot of modern horror makers could take a freaking leaf out of Murnau's book, because that movie is double chef's kiss. It is fantastic and well worth the watch if you can find it. And I think it's still available. I'm not sure. I haven't seen it in a few years because again, I used to have it on VHS, but it's amazing. This one is hard to find, but it may be on Shudder. I hope it's on Shudder. It should be on Shudder. Shudder, I've seen some of your OG movie trailers, like your originals. Get Fright Night, the second one. First Fright Night from the 80s, awesome. Remake with Anton Yelchin and David Tennant, awesome. And that's probably the only horror remake I like. But what is truly brilliant is the sequel to the original Fright Night from the 80s, Fright Night Part 2, Part 2. I have no words of how much love I have for that movie, and I need it in my life. Thankfully my neighbor owns it, so I can go see it there, but oh my god! Basically, Charlie Brewster is now in college, and Jerry Dandridge's sister wants revenge. That's all I'm gonna say about it, but she has an entire clique of brilliant and colorful and amazing characters supporting her in her quest for vengeance, and it is the best thing ever. Like, That is my favorite vampire movie, hands down. And of course, if you are into proper horror, if you're into ghost movies, if you can stand an absolute creep fest, Candyman. The first Candyman. The second Candyman and third Candyman are not scary. They're not nearly as good as the first one. But you should watch all three because the character's backstory gets spread out over all three of them. But the first Candyman, my god, I was so scared. And usually I don't scare from horror movies at all. But that one, yikes. I was terrified. It's such an amazing movie. It is so well done. The atmosphere, just the entire character development. I love it. It is absolutely a recommendation. I don't know how easy it is to get the Candyman series. I don't own the Candyman series because I'm fine with loving it from afar without seeing it again, but would absolutely recommend. But yeah, that was it. These were my recommendations of creepier things to watch or just fun Halloween things. What would be your recommendations? Leave a comment down below and tell me because I'd love to know what you like to watch this season. And if you like this, please subscribe and give it a like. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!